Hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode of Vikram on Prudent Finances. In today's video, I'm showcasing how fast and easy it is to send money online anytime, anywhere from the United States to China. Now, as you can see, I'm on the WorldRemit page. I provided the direct link to this very page in the description below this video. You can simply click on that link and get to the same page yourself, and then go through the steps that I'll showcase, whereby you too will be able to send money online anytime, anywhere from the US to China with equal ease. Now, the first step here is to choose United States as the country to send from, which I've already done. Second step is, of course, to choose China as the recipient country, which again I've done. With that in place, let's get started. Now, send money online to China, transfer to all major banks next working day. And of course, when it comes to WorldRemit, it has the whole of China very well covered, north to south, east to west. The whole of China is such a big country, and yet WorldRemit has it well and truly covered. And not only that, it is indeed the fastest, simplest way to send money to friends and family with industry leading payment security, because that is quintessential. Unless you have a platform which is secure, you will not use it for money transfer. And of course, it is extremely flexible. Whether it's a computer, a smartphone, or tablet, it does not matter. Any device, as long as you can connect online and get onto WorldRemit, you will be able to use the platform with equal ease. Now, the next step here is to choose the state from which you are intending to send money. So let's choose Massachusetts, and we're sending to China. Between the services that are on offer, there's bank transfer and airtime. Airtime refers to mobile airtime, so which we'll look at in another video. In this, we stick to bank transfer. And bank transfer in this context, it refers to personal accounts to which transfers would be completed, that too next working day. And in WorldRemit's case, all major Chinese banks. So whether you're looking at, let's say, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, or ICBC, China Construction Bank Corporation, or CCBC, Agricultural Bank of China, or ABC, these are the three largest banks in China, and in fact some of the largest banks in the world. And there's Bank of China as well, there's China Development Bank. So any of these banks and other banks as well, it does not matter. Transfers would be completed irrespective of the bank, and that too as soon as the next working day itself. In WorldRemit's case, all you need to do is reconfirm the recipient account holder's Chinese character name and bank information, so that there's 100% accuracy at every step. So now, having given you all those details, we've confirmed the fact that we're looking at bank transfer. Between send and receive, we'll focus on receive because we want to be sure how much the recipient in China will actually receive. So let's take a relatively nominal figure of 1,000 Chinese yuan, which the recipient in China is to receive. Now, for that, for you, the send amount would be 152.49 US dollars with applicable WorldRemit fees of 7.99 US dollars, whereby the total for you to pay would be just 160.48 US dollars for the recipient in China to receive 1,000 Chinese yuan into his or her personal bank account at the exchange rate of 6.56 Chinese yuan to a US dollar. Now, all of these facets are remarkable when it comes to WorldRemit, because everything is so crystal clear. Even before you've actually clicked the send button, even before you've actually completed the whole transfer process, you know right up front the amount that you need to send, you know the fees that would apply, you know the total that you need to pay for the recipient to receive an X amount of money, with the exchange rate being fixed and guaranteed once you've initiated the process. So all of this is what makes WorldRemit well and truly remarkable. Now, let's do one thing. Let's say double the money. Let's look at 2,000 Chinese yuan. You see that everything else, barring the fact that we've doubled the money, so everything is proportionately increased, but the fees remained consistent, and the exchange rate, of course, also remained consistent. So, these are again great things about WorldRemit. And as I mentioned, all major Chinese banks, personal accounts of bank holders the very next working day. So it's as easy as that. Now, having showcased the steps to send money from the US to China, let's look at why WorldRemit in particular. First of all, low cost, low fees displayed right up front. You saw that the fees are as little as 7.99, which remain consistent even with increasing amounts, with exchange rates being guaranteed. You're assured of the exchange rates that would be taken. And yes, it is incredibly fast. Even in this instance, is as little as just the next working day. And yes, throughout the process, both the sender and the receiver continue to receive notifications both by SMS as well as email, which means the communication, the correspondence is constant. Yes, WorldRemit is very, very simple. Unlike Western Union, you don't need to visit any agent. It's 24 by 7, anytime, anywhere. Just get onto a computer, smartphone, or tablet and go through with the transfer process. And yes, WorldRemit is extremely trustworthy. The same folks who've invested in Facebook have invested as much as $140 million in WorldRemit. Clearly, they've done their due diligence and they know that this is a platform which is worthy of their trust. Further, the trust factor is accentuated by the fact that WorldRemit's own customers have rated it as excellent on Trustpilot. So all of this put together makes WorldRemit a well and truly comprehensive, remarkable platform when it comes to sending money. And then for going forward, of course, it is well and truly as easy as 1, 2, 3. You select the country, you add the recipient details, and you send the money, as easy peasy as that. And then when it comes to ratings of WorldRemit, you can always take a look. So each time you'll find that the ratings have always been remarkable. So that's what it is. Of course, from my end, I would encourage you to Google up WorldRemit. You can read about it and you can see that each and every time people have had excellent experiences with WorldRemit. So that's why there's no reason why you shouldn't have such an experience as well. Now, before concluding, I would assert that while I have showcased these two country pairs in particular, which is the United States and China, when it comes to sending money from the United States to just about any other country in the world, and likewise when it comes to receiving money in China from just about any other country in the world, you can happily and easily choose WorldRemit as well. Thanks a lot for watching.